Hello everyone, I am Hitesh Priya. In this video, we are going to cover three questions one by one. First will be based on Newton's option method for finding the cube root of 5. Second will be the Python program for finding square root of 5 using fixed point iteration method. And third question will be based on the Gauss-Seidel method for solving the matrix. So let's start with our first question. As per question, x is equals to cube of 5. Means we have to find cube root, so we have given x is equals to cube root of 5. Equation will be formed x cube minus 5 is equals to 0. We have given this equation as equation number 1. As per the Newton's option method, the formula will be xn plus 1 is equals to xn minus f of xn upon f dash xn. We have given this formula as equation number 2. F of x is equals to x square minus 5 and f dash of x will be 3x square. From equation number 2 means from formula we got xn plus 1 equals to xn minus xn cube minus 5 upon 3x square. On further solving it, we got xn minus xn upon 3 plus 5 upon 3x square. And on further solving it, we got 1 by 3 2xn plus 5 upon 3x square, and we have given this as a equation number 3. Assuming x0 is equals to 2, put n is equals to 0 in equation 3, we get x1 is equals to 1 by 3 2x0 plus 5 upon x square. After putting the value of x0, we got 1 by 3 2 into 2 plus 5 upon 4. After solving it, we got 7 upon 4, and after dividing 7 by 4 we got 1.7500. Now putting n is equals to 1 in equation 3, we get x2 is equals to 1 by 3 2x1 upon 5 upon x1 square. After putting the value of x1, 1.7500 will be the value of x1. So after putting the value of x1, we got 1 by 3 3.5 plus 5 upon 3.6625. Now taking LCM and further solving it, we got value of x2 is equals to 1.7108. Now putting n is equals to 2 and x2 in place of x0, we got 1 by 3 2 into 1.7108 plus 5 upon 1.708 का whole square. After further solving it and taking LCM, we got value 1 by 3 5.1299. By after dividing 5.1299 by 3, we got the value of x3 is equals to 1.7099. 1.7099 will be the value of x3. Now we are putting n is equals to 3 in equation 3rd. We get x4 is equals to 1 by 3. After putting the value of x3 in place of x0, we got 2 into 1.7099 plus 5 upon 1.7099 का whole square. After solving it, we got the value of x4 is equals to 1.7099. So as we see here, value of x3 and x4 are same, 1.7099. Here also this is the value of x3 and this is the value of x4. These are equal, so we got two consecutive value of xn equal. Thus value of cube root of 5 is approximately 1.7099. So we are moving towards a second question of our video, which will be a Python program for finding the square root of 5 using fixed point iteration method. So here first we have declared we have make a function by the keyword def, and the function name is fpi, means fixed point iteration, in which we have passed an argument initial guess L maximum iteration. Here L will be a tolerance level, means at what correct decimal place we want our answer. Max will be the maximum iteration will be performed in our program, and initial guess will be our guessing. So here we pass f fx is equals to x square minus 5 because we have to find square root of 5. Now again we are making an function fun in which we have passed a single argument x which return x square minus 5 only. X will be initial guess, iteration will be 0. This iteration will be a plus in our the loop. Here we have used a while loop apps fun x if. Now we have given condition in our loop if function x will be greater than L, means tolerance level, and iteration is smaller than maximum iteration, so we have to perform uh, x minus function x divided by 2 into x. Iteration will be add on by 1 and it returns a x. Here initial guess will be 2.0 which we pass in our function. L means tolerance level which will be 1e minus 6 and maximum iteration will be performed 1000. As a result we got FPI. This function will return our result initial guess, tolerance level, and maximum iteration. Here we print the result, and as a output, square root of 5 will be 2.236067977915804. It is the approximate square root of 5 by the method of fixed point iteration method. Now we are moving to our last question, which is the Gauss-Seidel method, by which we have to solve these matrices. So first we have given these matrices their coefficient x1, x2, x3 and x4. Now we are solving this matrice. To solve this matrice there is a formula to find x1, x2, x3 and x4. So here 1 by 10 is a pivotal element, means A11. In second row we will take 8 as a pivotal element, means A22. Here we take A33 and here we take A44. 6 is the here we take from here, and 7x square minus 3x3 minus 5x4. Now putting initial guess is equals to 0, x0 will be 0, x20 will be 0, x30 will be 0, x40 will be 0. Means this is the first iteration in which we have to put a value of x1, x2, x3 and x4 is equals to 0. So after putting value of x1, x2, xn, x4 0, we got x1 is equals to 0.6. Now putting values for the finding x2, we got a answer 1.0.75, but here we put the actual value, means the latest value of x1 we got, and here for x3 and x4 we have put 0 only. यहाँ पे हमने 0 इसलिए पुट करा है और यहाँ पे x1 की वैल्यू इसलिए लेटेस्ट पुट करी क्योंकि हमारे पास आ गई थी x1 की वैल्यू. अभी x3 और x4 की वैल्यू हमारे पास आगे निकलेगी, तो जब तक हमारे पास आ नहीं जाती इनकी वैल्यू हम इनको 0 ही पुट करेंगे. अब यहाँ पे x3 में जैसे हमारे पास यहाँ पे x2 की वैल्यू आ गई है और x1 की वैल्यू आ गई है, तो हम यहाँ x1 और x2 में लेटेस्ट वैल्यू डालेंगे और x4 को अभी भी 0 ही रखेंगे यहाँ पे. तो x3 सॉल्व करने पर हमको मिला है 0.21875, x4 सॉल्व करने पे हमको मिला है 3.3093. हम फिर वापस से सेकंड आइटरेशन के लिए आएंगे. सेकंड आइटरेशन में हम वापस से वही फॉर्मूला का यूज़ करेंगे, बट अब हम यहाँ पर लेटेस्ट वैल्यू यूज़ करेंगे x1, x2, x3 की. सो हमको यहाँ पे x2, x3 और x4 की वैल्यू यूज़ करनी रहेगी. तो हम यहाँ पे x2 की जगह ये वैल्यू हमने जो निकाली थी 1.075, x3 में हमने जो वैल्यू निकाली थी 0.21875 और x4 की जो वैल्यू निकाली 3.3093, ये पुट कर जाएंगे. फिर वापस से हम जब x2 के लिए निकालेंगे, देन अगेन वी विल पुट लेटेस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ x1 एंड द x3 and x4 value will be same. Now in x3, x1, x2 will be we will take as a latest value, and x4 value will be same from here, from the first iteration. Now in x4 we again put the latest value of x1, x2 and x3, which is for latest value of x1, which is minus 0.2365. Latest value of x2 will be 2.0749, and latest value of 3 will be 8.9419. After putting it in formula, we got the answer after solving it is equals to 2.2432. So for obtain a precise value, we can do more iteration to obtain the approximate value for x1, x2, x3 and x4. अगर हमको बहुत ही ज़्यादा अप्रॉक्सीमेट वैल्यू चाहिए x1, x2, x3, x4 के लिए, तो हम इसके लिए और आइटरेशंस करनी पड़ेगी, जब जाके हमारा x1, x2, x3 की वैल्यू सेम आएगी और अपन कह सकते हैं कि करेक्ट आएगी. So hope you like this video and thank you.